After the Iran War, the world suddenly realized there is only one true superpower left, and it isn't America. In 1945, the British Empire drained its treasury through wars, turning itself into a second-rate nation. Now, America and Russia follow. Russia's once feared steel vanguard saw thousands of tanks turn to scrap in Ukraine. Their military factories simply cannot keep up. Frontline depletion forced them to borrow artillery and buy drones. Economically, their GDP is barely $1.3 trillion. A single Chinese province almost surpasses them. With citizens struggling, the superpower title is fading. The United States is worse. America is drowning in $39 trillion of debt. Annual interest payments exceed $1 trillion, surpassing their entire military budget. Paying $90 billion a month in interest equals buying 900 F-35s. Meanwhile, they are bogged down by Iran in Hormuz and harassed by Houthis in the Red Sea. US carriers are forced to detour around Africa. Iran doesn't need to fight. Closing the Strait spikes global oil prices. Nations accelerate de-dollarization just to survive. America's hegemonic foundation is collapsing internally. They will be dragged to death by this bottomless war. While the two old bosses bleed, the East quietly builds muscle, accumulating a hand of cards that stuns the world. First, shipbuilding. American shipyards are rusting, holding less than 1% globally. They cannot even hire enough welders. Fixing a carrier takes months. Meanwhile, Eastern shipbuilding capacity is 200 times greater. Shipyards are brightly lit. 1 year of new naval tonnage exceeds everything America has built since World War II. Next, missiles. State media directly showcase rows of DF-17 hypersonic missiles. Previously, these were highly classified national treasures. Now, they are displayed in massive rows. They reduce production costs to 1/10 of traditional designs, achieving massive scale production. Conversely, US hypersonic missiles are still failing tests daily. Then there are drones. A US Reaper costs tens of millions. Losing one bleeds the Pentagon, but the Eastern twin-tailed Scorpion drone costs just $300,000 and flies for 35 hours. 7,000 Scorpion drones equal the price of one beta bomber. Using cheap drones to exhaust expensive US interceptors. This sheer volume will drain the enemy dry. Most uplifting are stealth fighters. The J-20 now uses domestic WS-15 engines. 5 pulsating production lines are fully active, building at least 100 jets annually. The US F-2 was capped at 180 total. Their production lines are dismantled and cannot be restarted. Even more terrifying, the Eastern 6th generation fighter prototype is already flying. Advanced 3D printing reduced fuselage parts from 300 to 28, slashing costs by 70%. 3 prototypes are testing simultaneously. Service entry might advance to 2027. Meanwhile, the US 6th generation budget was cut by 97%, remaining a digital fantasy. When the smoke clears and the tide recedes, the true king will be obvious. War is a cruel compound interest bill. Those who recklessly squander military power will be swallowed by it. Let the old heathen struggle in their chosen muddy grave.